Hey folks, a quick tip for the better players on how to be more versatile, how to play the outside part of the lane and the inside part of the lane. Try this. You're going to play the outside part of the lane. You're going to go real straight. Try to push that ball a little bit to the right. That's going to get your body to walk a little right, and it's going to keep that swing in real tight, and it's going to keep it from going to the right. Now, when you move to the inside part of the lane and you're really trying to throw the big rainbow, what you want to do is push that ball in, have that arm swing come out away from you. That's going to force the feet to walk a bit left. You're going to create a little bit of a figure eight, and you're going to be able to hook the entire lane. Try this. I guarantee you, you'll become more versatile.
And if I don't become more versatile, then what do I get?
You could just keep doing what you're doing.
Keep being a bad bowler?
Yeah.
Time now for match number 3, our semifinal. Bill O'Neill taking on the 2 seed, Chris Barnes. Oh, the late kick. O'Neill at 201-169 winner over Tommy Jones. And then in the last match, he had 8 strikes, 2 sets of ham bones, and a 257-224 win over Pete Weber.
2 4-baggers?
I said 2 ham bones, didn't I?
2 4-baggers?
Yep, 2 ham bones it was. Here's Barnes in the first.
Hook.
Whoa. Missing the head pin. Take a look at Barnes' effort there. And Barnes told me his objective here at the World Series of Bowling to stockpile as many shows as possible. Here's Chris on last season.
Last season was kind of a tale of 2 cities almost. The first half was really a struggle. I made the first show, but I still don't know how. Didn't bowl well at all the next 7 weeks. Was never really particularly close to making a show. And then worked with Mark Baker a little bit, got things straightened out, and then made 7 shows in the second half, and maybe had my best stretch ever on the PBA Tour. Came down, had a couple of shots, and maybe 1 8-pin cost me a U.S. Open and a Player of the Year. So there's some positives and some negatives to take back on it, but you know, the goal is to build on that season and make this season more of a no doubt Player of the Year season.
Made 8 telecasts last season, tied with Wes Malott for the tour lead. Malott, your Player of the Year.
And Rob, that looked like a much better shot on the left lane. It looked like he forced it on the right lane. Chris, a very heavy rolling player. And a lot of times when he plays that deep inside line, he struggles. He needs to learn how to tip it just a little bit more. But you know what? Let's ask Chris himself what's going on with the oil pattern. Chris, what do you see with the lanes and how they're breaking down out there?
Well, the guys playing in earlier took a little while for it to develop. It looks like it's getting a little bit better for them, but right now I'm still not seeing it the right way.
Barnes open frame and a spare so far. Here's O'Neill working off an opening strike.
Come on, stay aggressive. Jesus. Stay aggressive. Come on.
A little high, 3-6-10.
Well, you hear Bill O'Neill saying stay aggressive. He wants to keep his ball speed up to keep it on line. Just gets a little soft with that shot. Goes through the nose, only leaving the 3-6-10. When I say only, it could have been a lot worse.
Oh, God. Didn't like it. Takes care of the 3, leaves the 6-10.
We saw Tommy Jones miss that exact same spare in the first match against Bill O'Neill. Never gets it far enough to the right and chops the 3-pin right off the 6-10.
This will be a good test for O'Neill. He's had some problems on TV. He gets there, and then kind of his mind sometimes gets in the way every once in a while when he hits a roadblock. So here he is, a strike and then an open frame. What can he do here in the third? Big strike there for O'Neill. He said earlier he loves to compete versus Walter Ray, but who are his idols?
When I was growing up, it was Pete Weber. I love watching him bowl. I mean, I just loved his intensity and everything about him on TV was great. Now that I'm out here, Chris Barnes is the person I look up to the most. He gives me a lot of advice and just just watching him and just how versatile he is and just how good he is just a standard I'd like to, you know, set myself to.
Here is Barnes, bottom of the third. Again, leaves the 10.
And what a big move Chris Barnes just made. Does not like the look from the inside part of the lane. And according to our Cats numbers, he's moved a good 20 boards to the right. Started off at about the 27th board. That last shot, the 7th board. That's a big, big move.
And Barnes still in pursuit of his first strike. Said he spent the offseason working a lot on some balance issues, some physical triggers that have gotten in his way in some of those TV shows. There's his first strike.
And there's the versatility that Bill O'Neill's talking about. Being able to play the deep inside line and then all of a sudden moving 20 boards to the right and going as straight as an arrow. That takes talent. You've got to be committed to the change.
So Barnes gets his first strike and pulls himself back into this match. The conclusion of our semifinal tilt between O'Neill and Barnes when we return to Detroit.